Today on THS TV.
It's that time of year again. The Autism Awareness basketball game is slowly approaching. I'll give you all the information in today's THS TV.
Football season's over. Basketball and wrestling's coming to an end. Don't let your spirit burn out. There's more sports on the way.
In today's entertainment, I'll give you a look at this week's upcoming movies.
THS TV starts now.
Morning and welcome to THS TV, Thompson High School source for news, entertainment, weather, and sports. I'm Will Hutter.
And I'm Amber Harless. We're streaming on THSlive.com.
And now to today's top story. Police stopped suspected terrorists in the city of Verviers in a raid Thursday night just before they were about to strike. Belgium's federal prosecutor said today the attacks could have been hours, certainly no more than a day or two. The terrorist plan was to gun down law officers in Belgium streets or at police stations, possibly disguised in police uniforms themselves. Officers killed 2 suspects and wounded and arrested a 3rd in Thursday's raid. For more on this developing story, keep tuning in to THS TV.
Every year, Coach Patrick Davis takes the court with the Thompson High School boys varsity basketball team as head coach and mentor. But off the court, he takes on a rewarding challenge that is far greater than any championship or playoff game: autism. Be sure to tune in at the end of the show to hear more about autism awareness.
One of the academies is getting a life-size upgrade. Reporter Michaela Williams will give you all the needs to know on the Engineering Academy's new gear.
The engineering department recently added new pieces of technology to the collection. Superintendent Dr. Wayne Vickers collected funds to get the THS Engineering Academy 3D printing technology. Engineer teacher Brian Copes thinks the new advances will bring Thompson High School to the modern world.
We're the first school in the country to get what's called the M-Lab 21. This is a manufacturing lab, 21st century. That's put on by the Society of Manufacturing Engineers and 3D Systems. The reason we got this equipment, we're just moving Thompson High School, giving the students here an opportunity to move into the 21st century learning. A lot of manufacturing is going towards the 3D printers. They now have printers that will print out in metal. They have some that will print out in gold. So as you design and create parts, you can go straight to prototype in a very short period of time.
The class has printed a keychain with moving parts and a small piston cup. The Academy is also working on something that will be transferable in the real world.
Right now I've got my applications class are working on attachment pieces for prosthetic limbs, and they'll be printing out the prototypes of their attachment pieces using the larger 3D printers that we have.
In all, the department received 5 3D printers, 4 3D scanners, and 4 haptic mounts. For more updates on the academies around our school and their progress with the 3D printers, keep tuning in. For THS TV, I'm Michaela Williams.
New engineering equipment. We have new sports, spring sports coming.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I know that it's soccer season, and soccer is a sport I play, so I'm really, really excited for that.
Yeah, and baseball is looking to take another playoff run, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see them play as well.
Yeah, I want to see if they get farther in the playoffs. It'd be really interesting and good for our community and to make it further in the playoff. But in today's sports, I'll give you a preview of the new upcoming spring sports.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
As winter sports come to an end, baseball and many others spring to life. Follow me as I give you an in-depth look at these sports. The season for fall sports is coming to an end, and now it's time to get ready for the spring season. With last year's record of 18 wins and only being defeated in 4 games, Coach Button has high hopes for the upcoming season.
So we have a great group of kids who are back this year with a couple new additions who I think will help us out.
Last year, the girls varsity team won the Metro tournament for the first time, beating Vestavia in the finals.
I hope that all of that will roll into this season and will continue on the path to a championship.
After a fantastic season last year, the tennis team is ready to dominate the court once again. One of the team's sponsors, Mr. Huggins, hopes to encourage the team to be the best they can be.
I just want them to see that they can succeed even in the tough competition that we have. So really and truly just going, okay, we're going to do our best, and we're going to know that we can win if we push ourselves.
Last year, our baseball team brought home a 33-15 record with a 4-1 area record, and is currently ranked 6th in the state.
We have some guys that have experience returning, but they played the second game of doubleheaders. We have about 18 wins returning on the mound, and we're excited about this upcoming year. The guys that are returning, a lot of them have about 30 to 35 varsity at bats, so it should be a smooth transition for this upcoming year.
Last year, our varsity softball team came out with a record of 26-16 and 1 tie, and currently ranked 31st in the state.
Last year we didn't perform as well as we expected. This year we have higher expectations, and we are hoping to make it out of area to make it to regionals and state.
With a successful track season last year, the track team is excited to get their season started.
Spring track last year was a great success. We sent a couple people to state. We won county like always. We are the best at county. And I'm hoping that we're going to be able to send a bigger group this year.
Don't forget to come out and support the Warriors during these spring season sports. The carousel is in full spin. As the team left out of the NFL playoffs are scrambling for a new head coach. The New York Jets have hired former Arizona Cardinals defensive coordinator Todd Bowles to take the reins. Since Jets coach Rex Ryan left for the Buffalo Bills, the Oakland Raiders are very near to hiring Jack Del Rio, the former Denver Broncos defensive coordinator. Though many coaching jobs still have been filled, many still remain. These include head coaching job positions with the Atlanta Falcons, the San Francisco 49ers, the Denver Broncos, and the Chicago Bears. Who do you think will fill these slots? Tweet your predictions at THS TV. With the Super Bowl approaching, there are 2 more very important games to be played to determine the AFC Championship and the NFC Championship. The New England Patriots will be playing the Andrew Luck-led Indianapolis Colts in the AFC Championship. On the NFC side, the defending Super Bowl champions, the Seattle Seahawks, will host the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers will try to knock off the Seahawks and claim the Packers spot in the Super Bowl. Tune in next week for a recap of these games. That's all for today's sports. Tune in Tuesday for more national sports headlines on THS TV. Now back to Amber with more news.
Today marked Anti-Bullying Day around Alabaster City schools, and in honor of the event, the basketball team took time out of their day to read to kids at Creekview Elementary this morning. Every year, the basketball team enjoys spending time with these kids and getting to read with them. This year, the team is reading about bullying and how it is important to stop it. Senior Blake Lewis enjoys the time they get to spend with the kids each year.
Reporter Brady Talbert as he shows us the activities that went on this morning.
It's our burn book. So we cut out girls' pictures from the yearbook, and then we wrote comments.
It's the center of several movies and TV shows.
Hey, I'm talking to you, McFly, you Irish bug.
Bullying victimizes 3.2 million students a year. But this all-too-real problem encourages 160,000 students around the country to skip school, which is when bullying awareness comes into play. Here in Alabaster, bully awareness is alive and well, with Alabaster announcing Bully Awareness Day. The day will be focused on solving bullying-related issues locally. 10th grade guidance counselor Tracy McGee is helping take part in this local event.
Bullying has always affected people in the community. Sometimes you don't see it. People don't talk about it as often as they should. And so the hope is that even if one person is helped through National Bully Day, then everything that we do, everything that we've done, everything that the school's done, the system's done, and it's done across the nation is worth it. The National Bullying Prevention Day is going to be a really big deal, especially at the middle school. All of the middle school students are being bused to the Amstar Theater to watch the film Bully, If you haven't seen it, it's really a moving and powerful film about the effects of bullying.
And so we did. So THS TV is in the Amstar and Alabaster to see how the movie affected students. The movie Bully is a true documentary following the life of victims of bullying. The TMS students had the chance to experience the movie with their fellow peers.
I hope it will teach them to learn not to bully kids.
Just keep people from not talking about each other, because that causes a big problem. People talk about each other, and it starts rumors, and the rumors start fight, and that's the bad thing.
We also had the chance to visit Meadowview, where students created paper fish to discuss diversity and how it's a good thing. And at the intermediate school, students told us about bullying with their booklets.
And also, like, she realized starting that that you can't judge people by what they look like, and she realized that it really hurt their feelings to do it.
If you're being bullied, you can contact an adult or your grade's guidance counselor. Reporting for THS TV, I'm Brady Talbert.
So I really love that the schools are getting together on this bullying thing and that the middle school was playing a movie. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, and I know I went to Creekview this morning and it was neat to see how involved the little kids were and how they were saying, like, yeah, bullying is bad, which I think you should learn at an early age. So when you get to this age like now where it really is a problem, they can step up because they learned it so soon.
Yeah, I went over to Meadowview and was filming these kids, and they were just showing them how, like, the teacher was talking to them about how uniqueness isn't a bad thing. So don't ever call anybody out on if they're different than you, so it's really good to see that.
The middle school did some really cool stuff. Me and a couple of the kids got to watch part of the movie, and the movie really did talk about a lot about bullying and how to help prevent it and how others can stand up for other kids, and a lot of the students got to work together in groups too, do like group activities, and when they went back to the middle school, they had like a big party thing where everybody got to help just celebrate the day, and I thought it was really cool. Everybody was talking about a bunch of stuff. It was so fun. I was happy to be a part of it.
That's awesome.
And speaking about movies in the theater, in today's entertainment, I'll tell you all about this weekend's upcoming movies. Wednesday, new girl actress Zooey Deschanel announced to People magazine that she is expecting her first child with boyfriend and film producer Jacob Pisenik. Deschanel told People magazine, quote, "Jacob and I are over the moon. We are so excited to meet our little one." The actress and film producer were first spotted together by paparazzi in early August of 2014 and made their first public appearance together at the 2014 Emmy Awards. What do you think of the gender of Deschanel's first child will be? Tweet at us at THS TV on Twitter and let us know. On Tuesday, we showed you the predictions that Back to the Future 2 got right when they showed Marty McFly's trip to this year, 2015. Today, THS TV reporter Sarah Jones shares what the movie got wrong as she takes you back to the future.
Hey, Doc, we better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
But unfortunately, in 2015, we still do. The cars have many capabilities, such as Wi-Fi, built-in DVD players, and satellite radio. Flying cars are definitely out of the question for now. Double ties coupled with inside-out pants are two fashion trends that haven't really caught on and aren't going to anytime soon. Sadly, auto-adjusting and auto-drying jackets haven't made it on the scene either. Fax machines, though a good start to quick communication between companies, friends, and family, were easily overshadowed by cell phones, the internet, and video conferencing, making it highly unlikely to get fired through a video conference and a fax machine, and more likely to get fired through a text. Phone booths are also technology of the past due to cell phones and are seldom seen on every street corner, unlike in Hill Valley. Laserdisc, a prototype of the first DVD, were soon replaced by cloud storage, streaming video, and Blu-ray DVDs. Though dehydrated food exists and can be bought commercially, no progress has been made on doing the opposite, rehydrating food, especially not pizza.
Wait a minute. Cubs win World Series. Against Miami?
Yeah, it's something, huh? Who would have thought? 100 to 1 shot.
The Cubs may have not won a World Series since 1908, but they have played the baseball team located in Miami, the Miami Marlins. The late Princess Diana didn't quite make it to becoming queen, as she is referred to in the USA Today article that also Marty McFly Jr.'s press report. Mr. Fusion, a personal energy reactor that transformed garbage into fuel for the time-traveling DeLorean, would have been the most useful invention if only the prediction were true. With 349 days left in the year, it's still possible for engineers to make some of this technology possible. And keep your eyes peeled on October 21st, because you might just see Marty McFly around town. For THS TV, I'm Sarah Jones.
It's been 21 years since the death of Kurt Cobain, but his death is still talked about around the world. The popularity of Kurt Cobain has prompted users on Etsy and eBay to create a shirt that has the suicide note on the front. The shirt was discovered by a Reddit user who then made a post condemning the shirt and making fans of the late rock star outraged.
I think it was just really irresponsible and insensitive of those companies to think that that would be a good idea. And also it's irresponsible on the consumer side. If they chose to buy that, that just kind of says more about them than the actual production of the shirt. But yeah, I don't agree with that.
Fans were angered even more when Twitter and Instagram users posted themselves wearing the shirt. Eventually, the complaints caught the attention of Etsy and eBay, who then pulled the shirt off their site for violating their guidelines. What do you think about the shirt? Tweet us at THS TV and let us know. This upcoming three-day weekend gives you the perfect chance to catch the latest flick at the movie theater. Here's 3 movies premiering today that you won't want to miss. The Wedding Ringer is a romantic comedy starring Kevin Hart as Jimmy Callahan, a best man for hire, who offers his services to Doug Harris, played by Josh Gad. The two fabricate a charade convincing enough to fool the wedding party and the bride, played by Big Bang Theory star Kaylee Cuoco Sweeting. This movie is rated R. Paddington, based on a series of children's books written by Michael Bond, tells the story of an accident-prone bear voiced by Colin Firth who travels in search of a home. Along the way, he meets the Brown family who offer him a temporary home. This movie is rated PG for mild action and rude humor. If action movies are your favorite, then Black Cat, starring Viola Davis and Chris Hemsworth, is the perfect movie for you. This film follows a convict along with his partners as they hunt a cybercrime network across the world. Black Cat is rated R for violence and language. That's all for today's entertainment. Tune in on Tuesday for more entertainment updates on THS TV. Now to Leslie with this week's Health Corner.
Nutrition seems to be a big topic, yet people still cannot seem to lose weight. Many are not reaching the high mark of many healthy habits. To become a more healthy person overall in 2015, you should begin with adding more produce on your resolutions list. Begin with eating produce at every meal. Fruits and veggies help displace foods that pack more calories, helping you lose weight in the process. Try to include a serving of fruit with each breakfast and snack and 2 servings of veggies with every lunch and dinner. Make water your main beverage. Begin with 8 cups of water a day, and if you dislike the taste of plain H2O, add wedges of lemon or lime or even some fresh mint leaves. Aim for 2 servings of whole food starch in each meal. Whole grains reduce a lower risk of heart disease and even feel more filling while delaying the return of hunger. Maintain a healthy intake of sugar. Don't cut it out completely, just eat it in moderation. Keep count of all the sugar you take in, and even try to go for the unsweetened products or naturally sweetened fruit. Dark chocolate could even be a great substitute since it comes with health benefits. One of the most powerful resolutions you can make for 2015 is to work on raising your eating awareness. Figure out whether you're hungry or just bored. Keep up a journal and enjoy your new healthy meals. Now let's take a look at what autism awareness is all about.
Autism is a disorder that is characterized in varying degrees by difficulties in social interaction, verbal and nonverbal communication, and repetitive behaviors. 1 in 49 boys will be diagnosed, and 1 in 189 girls will be diagnosed on the spectrum. So, what does it mean to be on the spectrum? Each individual with autism is unique. Many of those on the autism spectrum have exceptional abilities in visual skills, music skills, and academic skills. These people simply just view the world a little differently. Others with autism have significant disabilities and are unable to live independently. Coach Patrick Davis has a first-hand experience with this disorder because 7 years ago, he and his wife were blessed with Cade. Meet Cade.
Hi, I'm Cade.
Hi, I'm Kate.
Cade shied away from social interaction at an early age, and his speech did not develop as quickly as it should. After these signs, Cade was diagnosed with autism. On a scale of 1 to 10, Cade is around a 6. Although it is a challenge, Coach Davis says Cade is nothing short of awesome. Cade comprehends geography at an advanced rate. He already knew which turn off of I-459 led to Grandpa's house at 18 months. Although he is intelligent in certain aspects, Davis said Cade has never asked him a question, and they've yet to carry on a conversation. Cade will most likely live with his parents for the rest of his life due to his lack of social interaction. But what makes Coach Davis so unique as a basketball coach is that he takes autism and applies it to the sport of basketball. Just as no one child on the autism spectrum is the same, neither is one basketball player or how they respond to coaching. Davis says he constantly reminds himself that God is only going to give you what he can handle through you, and if basketball makes people more aware of autism, that is one task Davis is willing to take on. It occurred to Davis after living with the difficulties and tasks that autism had to offer, the public needed to be more aware of this disorder. And what more than a perfect way to bring it to the halls of Thompson High School, where 1,800 students come every single day. Basketball season has one of the highest student support rates at THS, so in order to raise awareness, Davis began fundraising for his own little warrior called Shooting to Change. Davis has organized a fund drive at Thompson where the students can wear sweatpants to school for a $3 donation to Mitchell's Place, a foundation that helps children that have autism with financial aid and therapy. If you do not wear sweatpants today, you can always donate in the lunchroom during fourth period. If you donate, be sure to sign the autism poster that will be featured at the Autism Awareness Game Tuesday night.
If you would like to know more about autism awareness, visit autismspeaks.com. And if you would like to continue donating to Mitchell's Place, see Coach Davis. And remember, every warrior is always shooting to change. I absolutely love Autism Awareness Week, month, anything that has to do with autism, because I know it has a special place in my heart, and it makes me so excited.
Yeah, if you haven't paid for your money in the lunchroom, you can still pay it on Tuesday night against Oak Mountain at the basketball game, and I know definitely I'll be there and bring some money to support.
It's definitely it's gonna be a good game, that Oak Mountain Thompson game. That especially, it seems like that autism game is always a close one, just because I think they're just playing for something more than just a win, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it's always a really good game. So come out and support.
That's all for today's news.
We tune in on Monday for Primetime Thompson.
Have a great day.